think it's quite a nice sight. So you got that lovely contrast of green and rain. It's actually quite relaxing. I don't think we get to experience this much. Yeah. So let's just go on a nature walk together. It's probably boring for viewers to watch this all the time. Personally, I find it very relaxing. I just think bamboos and a bit of subtle wind and a bit of rain and sunshine is quite nice. So we're just heading out here. This is where my little baby watermelons are laying. Not that I can eat them. Yeah, like I said, these bamboos are really doing wonders. So I've got some watermelon there, and then just towards that dark grey mesh thing is a bunch of watermelons laying. Oh. This is my jamun tree. It's been here for like maybe 6-7 years. No fruits whatsoever. My lily pilly. Yeah, these bamboos are doing amazing. Like, I can't wait until it reaches its full potential. Yeah, all along there. It's amazing. It's from seedling. Very edible. So these bamboos are, when you plant a row of bamboo, it just gives you that sense of being in a somewhat subtropical place. Well, I'm in warm temperate, so it's a very nice feeling. Every now and then I watch my old videos, not all the time, but sometimes when I do a subject and I go back to watching the videos and I see like how little they were back then compared to now. It's such an amazing thing, progress, and the number of years it took to get to this stage. And anything you do, unless you buy these established bamboo, they'll grow a bit quicker. But if you buy like seedling, it will take you a while. So if you look at the ground, so all these leaves and the mulch, like they do wonder for the mulch. And also where the mulch is, there's less grass. I mean, it's only, the grasses are only growing through the mulch because of the recent rain lately. But it's very nice and soft to walk on. And that's the whole idea, you know. Bamboos are so versatile like that. Yeah. But of course, you know, you can't grow bamboo next to other things because they are really vigorous. And even from these roots here, it's probably extend all the way inside the shade house already. So all the trees that are like about 2.5, 3 meters away, they're not doing very well. So you just have to be mindful not to do that. Well, when we first started planting, you know, this row of bamboos, many years ago, there weren't much thought into it. Like, I mean, we did give it some thought, but you know, you can never really anticipate fully what could take off and what doesn't. And it's only like, it takes many, many years later for you to see the results. And this is where we're at. Yeah, it's like, you know, if you don't like what you see, you can always relocate. Not that I'm gonna relocate any of these bamboos, but I have learned a technique how to propagate these bamboos. So when you know, when I no longer have an injury, well, actually, when the pain goes, I'm thinking I have a bit of a muscular pain from a fall. So if once I'm recovered and it's close to springtime, maybe I'll cut down some bamboos and I'll show you how to propagate. It's really easy. And so that way, you know, if you know anybody who wants to have a plant, you can certainly give them a cane. Lost for words at the moment. Yeah. Lemons. They're actually quite expensive at the shop. So lemons are so versatile. You can do a lot with them. Okay, that's it. So this is a lot of the citrus season as well. You know, lots of mandarin. I mean, I got one that's fruiting early more than any other one, but the rest is just coming. Bananas. I mean, they don't look the best, but they do give us quite a bit of banana bunch every year. Sometimes we just can't even finish it. And we make a lot of dessert. All right, let's go and check out the lovely bees. You know, I'm really thankful for them because they are doing an amazing job. I think just recently there was a National Bees Day or something, recognizing the effort, the role they play in food production. So these bees here has been here for a while now. I just don't know how to, not don't know how, but I haven't learned how to harvest the honey. So I'm in the process of growing more just Australian native wattle, because I noticed some of the wattle and the acacia tree, it's like, because of its flowering at the moment, it's really helping the bees out. like heaps of bees, and whenever I walk nearby I can smell the honey. It's quite amazing. Yeah. See if I can go a bit closer. I think there are only 2 hives there at the moment. The house in the middle is not in use. Um, so that's why you see the bees just flying to the one on the left side and the right side. But the middle one, there's nothing flying in and out. I can actually smell honey sitting here. So I've grown some honeysucker here. So hopefully, like once these start to flower, yeah, it will be really helpful for the bees. Just so they don't need to fly so far away, you know. Like I would like them just to stay on this land and just enjoy the blossom around here, because you know people are spraying pesticides and all sorts of things, and it's really reducing the bees population, and they are so vital for our food survival, really. Here we go. So they're sitting under the ice cream bean tree. um, Unfortunately, this tree right here hasn't given us any fruit, but that's okay. Not missing out much. I feel like I'm in their range of flying towards back to the hive. Ooh, look at them go. Maybe spare a few moments of your life to watch bees. What I really want is, you know, those, I think they're called bumblebees. See, I'm not much into bees, so I don't know. I can't talk about the species, but there's a particular blue type of bees. They are very cute and they're native as well. I would love to be able to support that species also. I think if I could see more of those, that would be amazing, because I think they are so cute. I mean, they are all so cute, but to have that kind of blue, blue is my favorite color. Um, yeah, I would love to have more of those around. Okay, let's walk on. So, citrus. Yeah, these are pretty much ready. I'll probably come and pick this up tomorrow. No, on Tuesday. I'll be up here again to celebrate I think, the birth of the Buddha. So we're just going to come here and do a bit of offering. Well, I mean, if you're not Buddhist, then, you know, it's no big deal. And in actual fact, it's not really a big deal either. Whether you celebrate it or not, it's not important. I think the most important thing is you actually practice the teaching. It will make you a much more happier person. So, lots of moringa there. I always say I intend to grow more moringas, but I just don't have much time these days. But I should make more time now. These are not ready yet. See those bananas up there? So this custard apple here, when I bought it, 3 of these, the tag, it said African Pry, but I don't think this is the African Pry variety, because the actual fruit is much different. You can see there. These are pretty much ready to pick, by the way. Just I will pick it in a day or 2 time. But this, so this is my this is the issue that I have with this particular variety. See, it's in full sun, like exposed to the element here, and it's pretty intense. I mean, it's surviving, but every year the fruit turns this color, unless it is normal for this variety. I don't really know much about it, but I noticed that every year we have this off color. It's almost like a purple shade. You can see more like significant there, and it never really have like a full green color like the African Pry variety, and it doesn't taste as nice. I think the other variety tastes much better. So the one I have in the other greenhouse is more protected from the sun, and it's doing really well. It doesn't have this off color, or like it looks like it's struggling to grow big like the other one, or bigger. So same here, this one. So it's just like an off color, and it doesn't grow really that big either. Maybe 1 or 2, or maybe because this tree is still small. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I just want to add today, well, I made a Vietnamese video, but this little, well, not little anymore, I think it's around about my height now. In our Vietnamese culture, we pay respect to the guardian of the land. It doesn't have to be a fancy thing. You can just make like a little, like, enclosed unit, and then you send your intention towards the guardian of the land. So here being near the Moore River, and this is Australia, and the ancestor of the land is the indigenous people. So from a spiritual perspective, we pay respect to the original custodian ancestors of this land, something along those lines. And we just built this up today. Well, not me personally. I did help a little bit with the things that I can do. But yeah, just create that nice environment. You feel protected by the spirit of the land. If you are that way inclined. I'm not saying that, everyone should do it. It's just what we do. And, you know, the other benefit is it gives you a sense of hope and a sense of security that in the spirit world, you are acknowledging their presence, and you thank them for their protection, and you also, with any piece of land, I think it's just, in our custom, we kind of acknowledge and ask permission before we reside there. And this being a very big block of land, we don't come here all the time. But yeah, funnily enough, not many things here get destroyed. It's like the trees look after themselves. Yeah. So it's a really nice day today. Spitting rain. We need more rain. And what I'm really proud of is pretty much a lot of things here. I'm really thankful. And these sage, I still haven't figured out how to germinate these. I mean, they do have flowers, but as you know, with flowers like white sage, it's really hard to germinate. And this year I noticed at Bunnings they didn't sell any whatsoever. So I'm really lucky to actually have these. Well, I did buy the clones. I'm just going to experiment with it again to try and propagate these, because it's just so hard. Yeah, they're really beautiful. I mean, on the colors on the camera. Yeah, when you dry them and you burn them, it's awesome. Okay. This is the I don't know, the berries. Elderberries. Yeah, this is the authentic elderberries. I did grow some elderberry flowers, but it's not, I think it's not the same variety. I'm not quite sure, but it hasn't given us any berries whatsoever. So I only have one here on this land. Right. Look at this, more rain. It's not spitting rain anymore. Maybe weeing rain, I don't know. Is this what you like? Look at all the yellow Panama passion fruit. Amazing. So I have yet to fix this dragon fruit to make it grow better. Just time, people. Yeah, when you do have gardening or any sort of hobby farm or something that you have, it requires a lot of energy and a lot of work. It's not easy. And yeah, it's been many years. Anyway, that's me babbling about. I'll catch up with you guys another time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself.